Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm just a casual racer, and today we're in Le Mans Ultimate and I want to show off and give you a look at Interlagos, and I'm driving the Ferrari GT3 car, which is all part of the third DLC pack available for $17.99 for Le Mans Ultimate. Get on the brakes here. Interlagos is a great circuit, right? Historically, I mean, we see it in a lot of great racing series, whether it's visits from endurance series, Formula One. It's one of the great racetracks, the greatest South American racetrack, and it's fantastic. It is the showpiece for this third DLC pack. As I navigate, AI is fantastic in Le Mans Ultimate, as is the driving experience, of course. Probably the best driving experience currently available in any sim racing game, and it's got incredible force feedback to go along with that. Part of that is due to the incredibly detailed laser scan meshes that all these tracks have. Interlagos is no exception to that. Work our way around the outside here. This McLaren feels so good. These are GT3 cars, so these are the first GT3 cars. The McLaren's a free car. Excuse me, I'm driving the Ferrari, but the McLaren is a free car. You'll see the couple of McLarens up there ahead of us, ahead of the Corvette, and they really do feel a little bit different. They feel maybe a little more aero heavy, slightly slower, I think, overall than the GTE cars. But really a great driving experience. A lot of people love the GT3 cars, and it's going to be really exciting to see these continue to be added and expanded in Le Mans Ultimate. Racing's going to be great. Love to do some racing against GTE cars and see how that works out. Some GT3 versus GTE racing, perhaps, at some point. I think that'd be interesting. Come around here, doing a short race, only a few minutes long, so we'll just have 2 or 3 laps here. I think 3 laps total. In a slipstream here. Got a prototype LMP2 car here. Get a little rear there. He cut around us, got ahead of us. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, those curbs feel so good. This track is just fantastic. This pack, let me just put it this way. If you enjoy Le Mans Ultimate, then this is a pack to get, right? It gives you 4 GT3 cars, so it allows you to have some variety, not just stuck with the McLaren. You want to do some racing, you'll mix it up. You don't even need maybe the next pack, DLC pack with the GT3 cars. If you get this one, you'll have some options. You'll have the Corvette, you'll have the Ferrari. I'm driving here. You'll have the free McLaren, of course, and you'll be able to, and you'll have the BMW. So you'll have quite a few options for GT3 racing. Of course, you'll have one of the best tracks even available in all of them Ultimate here with Interlagos, and it's just going to be really good and help kind of bring to life your options in Le Mans Ultimate. So I think this is a definitely top recommendation for me if you're looking to add some content to Le Mans Ultimate and you enjoy the game. If you are looking to get the game for the first time, the game is $37.99 currently. This pack could be $17.99 on top of that, or $50 if you want the season pass. If you love Le Mans Ultimate, then get the season pass. Maybe wait for a sale, but obviously if this is one of your top sims, you know, not too terrible a price for laser scan content, really high quality cars. But at the same time, I think for most people, not everyone's a huge Imola fan. And also some of the hypercars are a little more obscure, and they're not necessarily going to be a racing moving forward. And then there's also, and I believe Imola includes the Lamborghini hypercar, so that's probably my second recommendation. And then my last recommendation would probably be the Circuit of the Americas. And I think that also came with the Autódromo José hypercar, which is the one that, and they each came with 2. I just can't remember all of them off the top of my head. The Autódromo José hypercar is kind of obscure and won't be racing in the future, so that's a little bit odd. So I think a lot of people aren't too interested in that Circuit of Americas pack with the Autódromo José. Instead, this pack is, you know, much more of a, this is one you need to grab. Content, unique content, new class of cars, and also a great track. And then I think that Imola pack is kind of in the middle of some people, it's probably worth it or not. And that probably is really that Imola pack is whether it's worth getting the season pass or not. The next track, so the DLC pack number 4, is going to have Qatar in it to complete the 2024 season's list of tracks. And I quite like Qatar in a Formula One car. It's a lot of fun when I've driven it in a simulator. I just don't know how it's going to feel in like a hypercar GT3 cars. I think it could be quite good. It's not a classic track by any means, but it is a decent racetrack, I think. So, probably depends a little bit on your opinion, but if 3 of the 4 packs are appealing to you, and of course it's going to have 3 more GT3 cars, if 3 of the 4 packs are appealing to you, then you might as well pick up the season pass and save some money, or essentially get that 4th pack for close to free. Alrighty, here we're up into 2nd. We're about ready to move into the lead here, potentially come to the line. Not quite, but wow, that's a lot of fun. Let me jump into another race real quick. As you can see, finishing order here.
Green flag, green flag.
Alrighty, and so now we're into another race. Do it in Interlagos again. I'm just having so much fun racing this track. We're in the Corvette this time. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the differences in handling between these cars. Gave that McLaren there a little bit of a touch around the outside, but the cars do feel different. The handling is, I actually probably prefer the Ferrari slightly over the Corvette in terms of the handling. Feels a little more connected, or maybe stiffer. I don't know. I just like the way it feels. I feel like the Corvette maybe has a little bit, slightly feels a little more floaty. Slide at the inside. I do think it's a slightly more powerful car, especially on the straights. Work up the inside here. I am still quite fast in the Corvette. I'm quite fast around this circuit, just overall. Very comfortable here racing. It's also just a really good circuit for good racing. You know, it's a lot of passing opportunities. Inside, outside, on a lot of these corners, you'll see right now I've been doing a lot of passing. Oh, we lose it. A little bit of oversteer there, but we're able to tap that Ferrari, I believe, and get back going in a straight line. Alrighty, here we're kind of actually GT3 cars here, right on the tails of the LMP2 cars right now. Got some pretty good speed right now as a class. We got some Beamers ahead of us. Got a yellow flag up ahead. Someone must have spun. Probably in the LMP2 class, I guess. Yeah, this car, they're all fantastic. I mean, these cars are just so amazing. It's an absolute recommend for this pack. And I can tell you right now, I've already driven the BMW and the McLaren, and they're great cars too. All of them have a little bit of a unique feel. Pull off the inside there. AI right now, one of the big things too I noticed with the update, the AI seems to have improved even more, which to me, when I don't race a lot online, to have good AI that you can race and battle against is awesome. So really enjoyable part of Le Mans Ultimate for sure. We're up in the lead of our class now. Don't think we'll be able to hang with any of the LMP2 cars. Oh my goodness, the BMW took a look to my inside. I braked a little bit conservatively because I wasn't trying to be too aggressive, and they just went for it. Went for it under braking, got back past me. Covers me off. Takes a little bit of a wide berth. He's going to go around the outside here. Try to. They're battling side by side. I got an opportunity here up the inside. We'll move back up into second. And this is such a good game. It's been a little tricky, too, at the last 2 DLC packs for me to just be so positive. I really enjoy Le Mans Ultimate, but it's like it's been hard for me to be positive about this game. And I'm just so glad that these GT3 cars are amazing. And, you know, we got another great track added to the selection. And I'm going to be racing this. You know, obviously Sebring's a massive go-to. I do Le Mans a lot of the times. You know, the Circuit de la Sarthe. And then now to have another great track to add in there. You know, and I think quite a few of the tracks are really good. There's obviously standouts. And this is one of those standouts. This is one of the best tracks, top 3-4 tracks in the entire game. And these GT3 cars are great too. Some good battling here. This will be the last lap, I believe. Crossover here. Goes off the inside. Try my best to get a run here. troubles. I don't know if that's a legal pass or not in endurance racing. Formula 1 now, they're real strict on the out of bounds, so you're not allowed to do that, I don't believe. But sure, in endurance racing, how that works. There we go. Trackside details you can see up ahead just looks fantastic. Got a nice mural there of Senna. Just overall, you get this whole, the feeling, the elevation change is captured so well for this circuit, which is great to see. You know, you see that big wall that the front straightaway's on. You dive into the bowl down here as you go through the middle twisty parts of the track. Just overall, the detail level, not just like I mentioned, the mesh work earlier is great. It's all the trackside details, looking out into the distance, looks fantastic. The Ferris wheel off to our right, crane there for pulling off stranded cars. You can see the city off into the distance. I mean, the track and everything about it, incredibly well done as we run wide. Getting too much into the scenery. Gonna cost us there. Oh, my goodness, AI. Alright, at least they'll just keep it together. Get across the line here. Giving you too much of a tour, I suppose, but that's also kind of the point of this video. Hopefully, overall, those couple of quick races around this Interlagos and trying out a few of the cars gets my point across. This third DLC pack for Le Mans Ultimate is excellent. I give it my full recommendation. If you enjoy Le Mans Ultimate at all, get this pack, in my opinion. And I guess the biggest thing is going to be, do you get the season pass or you just get this DLC? I think for a lot of people, just getting this single pack is probably gonna scratch an itch for you. I know a lot of people don't really love Circuit of the Americas, and Imola can be kind of hit or miss. I think for a lot of you, it depends how much do you want to spend. If at the end of the day, you really enjoy Le Mans Ultimate, you want Interlagos and you want Imola, you might as well probably get the whole season pass. But if this is the first pack that really speaks to you, then just get this and just enjoy it. You can wait for the rest of it to go on sale before you grab anything else. So, yeah, that's my best recommendation. That's my advice for this. Hopefully it's helpful, but most of all, I hope that every single one of you has a fantastic rest of your week.